Hi everyone, and welcome back to Toe of the Week. Excited to share another beautiful spring toe design with you that matches this set of nails. Welcome back everyone. Hi, how are you all doing? Great to see all of you and great to be back in doing another toe design for you guys and more of my shoe collection. But let's show you this toe design first. Check it out. Aren't those awesome? I love the way they turned out. I always do the toes a little bit different, but they always match. And I love how I did that little accent toe in the middle there with a couple of little black and white flowers. I think they turned out great. I love them. They're awesome. Can't wait to share the Fashion Friday that matches this whole ensemble. But before we continue, we're going to read our prayers and promises. We are on deliverance, and this is a great one with what we are going through. Not only are we going through this pandemic, this virus, we also are going through this protest and all of that. So this is a great one. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up. It's important to be humble, you guys, and that is James 4:10. Psalms 69, 13, and 14, and it looks like 16 also? No, 13 through 14. My prayer is to you, O Lord, at an acceptable time, O God, in the abundance of your steadfast love, answer me in your saving faithfulness. Deliver me from sinking in the mirror. Let me be delivered from my enemies and from the deep waters. Answer me, O Lord, for your steadfast love is good. According to your abundance mercy, turn to me. And see what they're saying right there? This is a time of need that we really need the Lord. We really do. And this person is asking, deliver me from, the sinking in the mirror. Let me be delivered from my enemies. I mean, this is a really sad time that we're going through right now with this, not just the pandemic, but, everybody all together now with this protest, and everybody's getting together, and now it could, spike the number of these, viruses going on and everything. So just pray, you guys, pray. God will never leave you. He's always there. So you don't have to be afraid. This isn't a time of fear, but of course a time to really turn to God. Definitely turn to God to heal our world and to make it better. The next one is Psalms 34:19. The righteous person faces many troubles, but the Lord comes to rescue each time. Right there, you guys. He comes to rescue each time. God loves his people, and he will come to rescue you. So lean on him, trust him, and have that faith that God is there, and ask him to help you to fear not. Help him to give you more faith, and help him to be there every step of the way with you, and he will. The other side says, God, you did not promise that I would be free from misfortune. That's right. He did not promise that we wouldn't go through hard times. In fact, your word reveals that a righteous person is guaranteed to encounter trouble. Yes, a righteous person, a person of God, is going to go through hard times. That's why they say the road to heaven is narrow and the road to hell is wide. Because it's a lot harder when you're a Christian. You're going to be condemned. The devil's going to attack. It's hard, you guys, but keep trusting the Lord. Your promise to me is that you will come to my rescue and deliver me. That's his promise to you. He will come to your rescue, and he will deliver you, and he will help you not to fear. Fear not, my child, for I will never leave you nor forsake you, is what God says in the Bible. The next, please deliver me from my fears today. I am not asking for an easy life or that you remove all problems from my path. We're not asking for that easy life or remove all the problems. But then you give me confidence in knowing that there is no trial so great that you won't deliver me from it. That's right. Nothing too big for God. Nothing. No trial in our life, no hard time, nothing that God can't get you through it. If he brings you to it, he's going to get you through it. And the bottom says, can you ask God for deliverance from your fears? And absolutely you can. You can definitely ask God to help you with your fears and your anxieties. I do on a daily basis. God, take away my fears and my anxieties and help me to fear not, and help me to be a witness and a testimony, and help me to let people know that this is not a time of fear. It's not. No matter how bad it gets, it's not a time of fear when you are walking with God. Start your day. Go through your day and end your day with the good book of God. Read, read, read. Spend quality time alone with Him. Read scripture. Write it down. Study it. Share it with the world. Tell people about God. It's important. And ask God to help you. And pray every day and pray for His people. Pray for what's going on, you guys. And God's going to get us through it. He will. He brought us to it. He's going to get us through it. So, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed those verses. I love that book so much. I can't stress enough, Jennifer, how much I love that book. And it always fits so perfect for the day. You ever notice when I read it, it fits so perfect for that day. It really does. And I hope it's helping a lot of you. Now, this toe design, I love the way it turned out. I love how bright it is. I love the nail design. I love how you can do the water technique. No water marbling with the brush. That's how I was taught about 20 years ago. I went to a salon and they showed me the technique, water marbling like that, with the brushes right from the bottle. And then I learned as I went along, you know, years later, people were doing it with small brushes, doing it in water, everything. There's different techniques to do. So it's fun. This one would be a lot easier for your newcomers, so definitely try it out. It's fun, fun, fun. But the flowers, definitely try to practice those if you haven't done those before. They're not hard, but, you know, I don't want you to get discouraged and have to keep wiping it off and everything. So, sorry. Got some stuff in my mouth. Today's Monday, big cleaning day. I probably don't look the greatest right now. I've been cleaning all day again for about 3-4 hours, getting my house all great and clean. It's just wonderful when it's clean, and it's so funny. Actually, I'd like to show you a photo. I clean every day, you guys, every day. But this shows you that we need to clean often. I clean every single day. But this is just from my living room, just dusting. Pictures, the TV, shelves, stuff like that. Just dusting. Check out this water. That's just from 1 week of just my pictures on the wall, some knickknacks, and I don't have a lot of stuff in my living room. I'm not a, you know, a pack rat. I don't, you know, store a lot of things. I don't collect a lot of things, and that's just from the photos on the wall. You guys seen, you know, my whole setup of my house. That's just cleaning up the TV, the stands, the curio cabinet with the Wizard of Oz stuff. You know, just wiping down tables and stuff like that. The window seals, I did clean off the air conditioner and get that ready for the year because we're going into the 80s and 90s. So I get that cleaned up. But yeah, look at that water, you guys. That's what I'm saying. That's why I clean weekly. That's why I tell my husband I clean daily, cleaning the house daily, vacuuming, wiping things down and stuff. But dusting, I don't think a person should wait 6 to 8 weeks. That's just 1 week. 1 week, you guys. And I don't smoke in my house. I don't have anything going on in my house. I don't, you know, it's just dust, you guys. It's dust and debris that collects in a house. So get your house clean weekly. It's a weekly thing. And you should be changing your sheets weekly too. Sheets should be changed. Bedding should be changed weekly. Maybe not the top blanket. I do that every 6 weeks, but your pillowcases and the blanket, you know, sheet and top should be done weekly. But again, this is a toe video. We're not going to worry about that, but just wanted to let you guys know that that's what I was doing today. So got this toe video done afterwards, and I'm excited about that. So now just wait for after this, after you see that, you know, I go through the whole video and do the video. When I do the outtake of the toe design before the photos, I'm going to show you 3 more pairs of shoes. I'm still on the second shelf. It's the last 2 of the second shelf, and I have like 10 shelves, so I have a lot to go still. The last pair, I always do 3 pairs. The last pair is what I'm going to wear in this Fashion Friday that matches these nails and these toes. But I've already showed these ones to you guys. I believe I've already showed it to you in, you know, this, since I've been doing the shoe collection, I've already showed you guys. But I'm still going to show you quick, and I'll just let you know where I got it from. Don't need to go over the whole thing and everything, the name and all that. I'll just show you where I got them because you guys have already seen them. But I still want to show you so you know which one I'm wearing. Other than that, I hope everybody's doing well, staying safe, happy, and healthy, and trusting God and fearing not. If you're new to my channel, right there is the red subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you're notified of all of my new uploads. Share around my channel so it can grow bigger and bigger so I can help many people with their faith and get healthy with keto. And definitely shoot me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this toe design and more shoes to come. I love you guys very much. God bless and take care. And I'm praying for each and every one of you. Keep your faith. Hi, everyone. So here's what I chose to go with for this week's spring toe design, matching those beautiful neon nails I did on Monday. It's a beautiful soft pastel yellow done with a no water marbling using the brush from the bottle of polish, and we've got it done in a matte finish, some flowers, and crystals. If you'd like to see how I did this one, continue watching. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Toe of the Week. Getting ready to do another beautiful spring toe design, and as always it's going to match the nails that I did on Monday. Those beautiful soft pastel neon nails I did, and I did a no water marble using the brush right from the polish bottle. I'll show you guys again how to do that on the toes if you didn't get a chance to see this video or you don't watch the nail video. I'll go over and show you all the supplies too. I matte finished it, and then I also put little crystals in it. So we're going to do the toes. The toes are always done a little bit different. I'm going to do the big toe like this design here. And then the small toes, I'm not sure yet. We'll just kind of wing this one as we go along. But let me show you. Now, when I did the nail design, I had mentioned that I used 4 coats to do this because this one was a pretty transparent nail polish. So I did 4 coats. Had I done a coat of white, I would have only needed to do 2. So I chose to do that on the toes. So I started off with this white here by Kiss Gel from Dollar Tree, and it's just a white polish. There's the numbers. And then the color I used was this bright neon soft pastel color, and it's called Day Glow, I believe. Yeah, Day Glow. You can get it right now from Walmart, and it is a gel polish, but you just dry it with a regular top coat, and it's a beautiful, beautiful neon. I love it. Gorgeous. And I only had to do 2 coats since I did the white first. Then I'm going to be marbling like I did with the fingers, but I'm going to be using the brush to do it, and I'm going to be working with 3 polishes. So it'll be the black, the white, and the neon that I used on the toes. And I'll be using the white, brush from in the white polish, but I'll be wiping it off each time so I don't add the color into the bottle. I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Those 2 polishes, like I said, are from Dollar Tree, and the yellow one is from Walmart. Then I'm going to be doing a glitter also through it. I'm going to use this micro, like iridescent glitter. It's a holographic. And I got it from CVS during Halloween time, and it lasted a lifetime. I had it like 5 years, and it's still like almost full. And I'm going to mix it with this, the Textile medium. Got the idea from Robin Moses. I'm going to mix, put some on a tray and then mix in the glitter like that, and then use a brush, her brush, I'll show you. I'm going to use that just to kind of do a line of it going down, or I'll use the brush from the bottle. And her brush is this one right here. It is called the Wand. And it's robinmosesnailart.com is how you order them, or you can go right to her YouTube page, Robin Moses, and link down in her box is how to order them. They're $10 a piece. She has the wand, which is the liner, and she has a striper. There's the liner, and the striper is the unicorn, and that's a long striper to do stripes with and different things like that. It's beautiful. They're $10 a piece, or if you order both, then it's only $18, and the shipping is fantastic. So definitely order her brushes. They're red sable hair. She had them designed. And then I'm going to be putting crystals, little flowers on with acrylic paint first. I'm going to be using white and black just by Apple Barrel from Walmart, 50 cents. So I'll be using that to put on the little flowers. And then I'll be doing crystals with this crystal wheel here. I'm going to use those yellows right there. They're really tiny, 6SS, I believe. I got that from Hobby Lobby. And then I'm going to use the ASP glue to glue them down. And I'm going to use the orange wood stick to do a little tap of glue and to put them on and push them down. I'll just put a little bit on a cap. And then I will do that last step because I'm going to dry everything up with the Seche Vite Dry Fast first to smooth everything down. Once it's dried, then we're going to matte finish this one with the OPI matte top coat, and then we'll put the rhinestones on. Of course you don't want to do the rhinestones with a matte finish over the top of that because it would definitely fog them. So at the end, then I'll put that, and then I always do a little dot of Seche Vite, the Dry Fast top coat, over the stone so it holds them. So I'm going to get started here, and I'll come back in and show you guys as I go along. Okay, so far I've got the no water marble done on the big toe with the brush, with the glitter and everything in it. And I decided to do an accent nail with just a white and black flower. I thought that would be cute since I'm going to be putting white and black flowers on the big toe. I thought I would have a little accent toe. So let me show you how we do this. This is a great way to learn if you're, new to art and all of that, using the brush instead of like fine brushes and stuff. It's much easier to do it this way. So we're going to get the polishes out here. I've got them all open and ready. We're going to start off with the brightest color. And let me just get this stuff out of the way. Okay. Start off with the brightest color, and we're going to go ahead and just, I know I'm kind of in the way here with this. We're just going to be painting it on like kind of a thick coat all the way across with this yellow. Sorry, I'm in your guys' way with this one. Sorry. But just do a, you know, a nice coat going across. Then we're going to go to the black, and you don't need a lot of paint, but we're just going to do a line going down the center here, right in the middle there. The black, then wipe your cap off, or the polish off before you put it back in on your napkin. And then we're going to put white going down the center, and you don't want a lot of paint. Go down the center with the white. Make sure you wipe your brush off. Then grab a little bit of the glitter that I've made here and put that down the center. And we're going to add more with the brush, more glitter at the end, going through like that. And then we're going to wipe it off, and then we're just going to tap into it and start just going across, swaying back and forth with it. And it gives it that beautiful water marble look without having to use small brushes or anything. And it's just so cool. Everyone turns out different. And I love the unique, or the technique of this. There's so many different techniques for no water marbling, but I love that. And then for the small toe, I'm going to back up just a little bit so you can see me doing the flowers. And we're going to move these bottles out of our way here. And we're using acrylic paints to do that with the brush. So I'm just going to take a little bit and get white on the end of it. And we're just going to go, I'm going to go up into the corner of this one and just do a tiny little flower. Like I do the little V flowers I do. I call them like little fan flowers. Just fan it out, bring in the point to the center and get 5 of them in there. And this is very tiny because it's on a very tiny toe. So try to get 5 little petals in there. And this doesn't have to be perfect. Again, this is art. So there's the white, and then dip into the black, very little black again, and then just put a black one on. And I'm just going to put the black one right here, going like that, and then next to it, more petals like that. And we'll put the stones in the center of these, go right over that white, and a little bit there, and a little bit there. These are just very, very tiny. I'll show you how tiny it is with the penny trick. Like I showed you before, I'll show you this is very tiny. All right, so we're going to let this dry up, and then I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more glitter into the big toes here. And just, you know, go through with the brush, now Robin's brush, and go through with the glitter, add a little bit more glitter. And then we're going to put the crystals on. So, well, actually, we're going to dry it up with Seche Vite, dry it up with the matte finish, and then do the stones. But let me go ahead and get the glitter going. I'll return. Okay, so I've put glitter on this one. We're going to dip in the cap of the glitter that I made. I'll show you. It's right there. I made it with that textile medium and the glitter. We're going to get some on the brush, and we're just, let me draw in here. Okay, we're just going to randomly just go like this and just sporadically put glitter going through just so it gets more sparkle. And when it dries, because it's got that little bit of milkiness to it from the textile medium, it will dry clear and you'll have more glitter to it. So that step was pretty simple. Now we're going to let that dry up, like I said, and then I'm going to use the Seche Vite to dry everything and smooth everything down. And then I'm going to add the matte top finish, but I'll come in and show you one matted and one shiny so you guys get the idea, because some people like it shiny, don't like matte finishes. I'll show you both before the stones go on, and then I'm going to do the stones. So let me get that done and I will return. Okay, I absolutely forgot to show you guys and do the flowers before the Seche Vite. I remembered, so I did the flowers. I started to do the matte finish on the other, you know, the small toes or whatever. But I did the flowers exactly the same way I did these, just a little bit bigger. And I did a white and black together. On the nails, I only did white and then one black, then one white like that. But on the toes, because they're bigger, I did a white and a black. And you saw how I did the flowers. You guys know how I did it, so I'm sorry I didn't show you that. But I can show you on a cap here, okay? I'm going to dip into the black, and again, all you're going to do is say this is the toe. You're just going to go like this and do like a fan flower like that, where you bring it to the center and fanning it out kind of like in a V, and you just keep going around till you get 5 petals like that, and then like that. And remember, this is art, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Then we're going to go into the white, get the brush cleaned off a little bit, and then go into the white. I'm sorry, guys, I ended up just doing it. But you guys know my flowers. I've done them so many times. And then the white. Same thing. Just go like this and be fanning it kind of like, you know, like I always call it a fan, but like I'm talking about those fans like the Chinese or Orientals use, those beautiful fans they use for art, or actually to fan yourself off like that, where you come to you know, a V with it or whatever, and just doing the brush stroke so it looks like a flower, like that. That's how you can do the flowers. That's how I did it on the toes. And then I'll show you at the end here how small the flowers are. They're bigger on the toe, but I'll show you how small they are on the baby toe and then the big one. So now I'm going to let those dry completely, and then we're going to put on the Seche Vite to smooth everything down, and then I'm going to come back and show you one side shiny, one side matted. All right, so now you get to see it matted and shiny. This is the matte side. Right there, you see how it's all matted and everything? Let me see if I can draw in a little bit more for you can see it's all matted there. Beautiful, and that's how it's going to stay. And we're going to put the crystals in the centers. And then this side is the shiny side. You can see as I move around, it's all shiny. And so if you don't like it matted, you can leave this one shiny and then add your crystals in and then go over with the Seche Vite again. I want to show you the penny trick here. Here's the penny, and look at this. I'm going to draw in pretty close. Look at these flowers and look at this penny. Look at how tiny those flowers are. They are so, so tiny. Now you see the big toe, that they are still very tiny, even to that. The flower's about the size of the head of the president there. So it's very, very tiny work. So remember, if you're new to art, make sure you practiced on a lid or a paper plate or a piece of paper. Practice, practice, practice. Otherwise, you know, you'll get discouraged or whatever and you won't want to do it. These flowers are easy to do, but practice and get it down first because they are pretty tiny. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and mat this side and then start adding in the crystals. I will return once I've got most of the crystals done, and I'll show you how I'm doing that. Okay, now we've got it all matted and we've got the crystals going on here and here and here. I just did one crystal in those flowers because they were smaller and 3 in the bigger one like I did on the fingers. All right, so I'm going to draw in for you guys and just show you. I've got some glue on a cap here, and I'm just going to get a little bit with this orange wood stick and dip it right into the center there of both of these flowers and make sure I get enough right in the center. Then wipe off the glue and then go into these crystals I have set aside here. And we're just going to do 3 of them in each flower. Okay, and then give them a little push into the glue. And now we'll do the black one. And the last one right there. And give them a little push into the glue as well. And there you go. Aren't these pretty? I love them. I love the different techniques. You can do a water marbling, no water marbling with water. You can do it with putting dots out of color on a cap and spread it around and use and make decals. You can use the brush to do it. There's just so many ways you can do it. I love it. And I love this technique. It was the first technique I'd ever learned from a salon way back, probably about 15 years ago. They were showing how to do it like that with the brush. And it was a better technique and easier technique for all of you to do. So definitely give this a try. All right, so now we're just going to clean up this and get everything set up, and I'll come back and show you guys the end product. Set up here better. Okay. I forgot one more step, you guys. I forgot to show you putting on the Seche Vite right over. You're just going to take the shiny coat now and just go over. I'm going to draw in for you guys. And just dot on, just a little dot over the crystals. It'll run down over the top of them, and it'll help hold them on. It'll make them sparkle more and everything, and then keep everything matte finished. But see, then it holds the stones down better, because when you have a matte finish, the stones don't hold as well. So that is that. And now, like I said, I'm going to let these dry up, and I'll get ready to come back and show all of you guys the end product. Alrighty, everyone, I am all done, and aren't these just awesome? They look so good, matching those nails I did on Monday. Love the way they turned out. I'll draw in a little bit more for you guys. Aren't these just so bright and beautiful? Of course, you'll see it even better when I show you the photos. And I like the little accent toes with the flowers. I think that was a good idea. And then leaving the other ones just the bright neon yellow. Love them. Love the idea of the matte finish on the neons. Like I said in my last video that I did a neon look. I just love the neon with the matte finish. I think it makes it even brighter and softer looking. I just love it. So I hope you guys do as well. Stay tuned. Right after this, I'm going to be doing more of my shoe collection. Actually, the last 2 pairs on my shelf is on my second shelf, so I'm only going on to the 3rd shelf. And like I told you guys, I have quite a few shelves. I think I have like 10 or 11 shelves, so a lot to go, but I'll be doing those too. But the last one now that's going to match this set for Fashion Friday, I always do 3 pairs, and the 3rd pair is what I'm wearing in Fashion Friday. It already is a pair that I've already showed you guys, so not going to make a big deal about those. I will show them, I will walk in them, I'll do all of that, but I'm not going to put anything down other than where I got them. I got them from Charlotte Russe. They're a black pair of high heels. So I'm going to show you those again just because they're the ones I'm wearing in Fashion Friday, and I always do that. So anyways, I hope all of you guys are staying safe, happy, and healthy, and everybody take care. God bless. I'll see you in my next video.